Welcome to DWBIADDA channel. Please subscribe for latest training videos.
So today we'll talk about what is autoscaling and how you can create your own autoscaling group in your AWS account. Okay, so what is autoscaling? Autoscaling is a service which is provided by AWS, which automatically monitors and adjusts your compute resources, okay, to maintain performance of your application, which is obviously hosted in your AWS account. Okay, the resources which you can scale up in your auto scaling is like EC2 instances, your container services, Spot instances, Aurora replicas, and all these resources. Okay, so let's go ahead and create and let's see how auto scaling works. Okay, so in your AWS Management Console, go to EC2. Okay, in EC2, go to auto scaling section. Okay, so it has two options. One is launch configuration and another one is auto scaling group. Okay, so okay, let's go ahead in auto scaling group. So in auto scaling group, you can use auto scaling to manage your Amazon EC2 instance capacity, automatically maintain the right number of instances for your application. Okay, so this is what we're gonna achieve through our auto scaling. Now let's go ahead and create auto scaling group. So before creating auto scaling group, we need to configure a launch configuration for our auto scaling group. Okay, what is launch configuration? Launch configuration is a instance configuration template that an auto scaling group uses to launch EC2 instances. Okay, now it would be clear if we go ahead and let's get started. So now we are in a launch configuration console. So we'll choose Linux to AMI. Type would be T2. And name of my launch configuration, my launch configuration. Okay. No, I'm not gonna enable. Okay, user data. Give me a second to explain. So here is my user data script. What is user data? In user data, you enter a set of commands that you want to run when your instance launched. Okay. So what I'm telling in my user data is to install Apache web server and update this in my index.html and enable the web services. Okay, so this will occur when our instance is launched. Okay, now add storage. We'll go to add storage. It is good. Configure security group. Yes, we'll create a new security group. My ASG SG. Okay, and we're gonna add port 80 from anywhere. Now create your launch configuration. Acknowledge the PEM key. Okay. So our launch configuration has been done. Now we are back in our auto scaling group. Okay. Now I'll give it one name, my ASG. Okay. Configuration, launch configuration, it has taken. It will choose my LC, which we have just created. Group size is the number of instances with which you want to start your auto scaling. So we're gonna start with 3 instances. Okay, I want my auto scaling group to launch 3 instances. Subnet, I'll choose 2 subnets into different availability zone just to have high availability. Let's go to advanced setting. Do you want to have a load balancer behind this auto scaling? Yes. Okay, we don't have a classic load balancer, but I have created one target group for my load balancer, that is new TG. Okay, health check, I'll leave it to EC2. And now go to configure scaling policies. Now we have 2 options. Either we can tell our auto scaling group that okay, I'm telling you to install to launch EC2 3 EC2 instances and keep it as 3 instances. Okay, minimum desired and maximum keep it to 3, or we can use this. Okay, this can be used like, suppose if you want to configure your or scale your application instances on maximum CPU utilization. Suppose you have 2 instances and you want to uh, increase your 2 instances to 3 instances when the CPU utilization of your EC2 instances goes up to 70 to 80%. Then you can configure this. Okay, and suppose if after launching new instances my EC2 my CPU utilization of my EC2 instance goes down to 40%, then we can tell to EC2 that okay, our CPU utilization is down to 40. So please delete the extra instance, the extra third instance which you have launched. Okay, so all these things we can configure here. Okay, but for now we'll keep it at this. Okay, now you can configure SNS, you can configure tags, you can review and create your auto scaling group. So this is our auto scaling group. This is a launch configuration. Desired number of instances 3, minimum is 3 and maximum is 3. Availability is 2. Okay, now if we go to instances, then we can see this. So what autoscaling has done, it has launched 3 instances with the AMIs which we have given in a launch configuration in our different availability zone, 2 in 1B and 1 in 1C. Okay, so let's wait for a while. So all my instances are in service now. So if we go to our instance, yeah, all my T2 micro instances has been launched and it's initializing right now. So let's wait again for a while. So now health check is 2x2 check. Okay, now if you have remembered, I have added these instances in my new TG target group. Okay, and this is running in load balancer. So if we copy its DNS name and let's go ahead in the browser and enter this domain name. So hello from the IP of our instances. Okay, so this is, if you remember, this is what I have entered in my user data script. Okay, now let's reload it. So you can see the IPs keep changing between the 3 instances. So our load balancer is working fine and our ASG group is also running fine. So this is how you can create your load balancer, auto scaling group. And in auto scaling group like this, you can also change your value. Like suppose now you want 2 instances, or you don't want to maximum to like 2, or you want like 2 and 2. You can configure it from here. You can add your target group, you can add your classic load balancer. Okay, so as we have changed our desired value to 2, you can see our 1 instance is going to terminate. So we'll be running with only 2 instances. So I hope you get to understand what is auto scaling and how you can configure your own auto scaling in your AWS account. Thank you so much.